Hi Aquarius, welcome into another general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing well out there. This is going to be for the week of December 9th to the 15th of 2024. I feel like this is a week full of a lot of beauty for you. Things are feeling like they're improving for you. I sense that you've been dealing with certain difficulties and negative effects from energy, spirituality, certain roadblocks or obstacles, even blockage, I want to say, that I feel throughout this week period is starting to dissipate from your energy field, from your world. And I do sense that you are looking pretty damn good yourself. And I really feel an appreciation and gratitude about your energy, where you're stopping for a hot second and you're smelling the roses. You're appreciating, expressing gratitude for what you have at hand, even with its imperfections. It's interesting because I kept putting the hurricane card back into the deck, but I feel as I'm being drawn to on my Timbuktu bag, it's like their logo, it's a swirl. There's a focus on what's felt like the hurricane of your life, or just, things may have been feeling all over the place. We're getting things in order, okay? We're smoothing things out for you. We're moving things in the right direction. You're going to feel like putting an effort in regards to reorganizing, organizing, getting things in better shape. I feel there's effort being put forth towards, or at least thinking about getting into better shape for yourself. I sense that, and I mentioned this in the daily read, some of which are going to be, getting married is what I'm hearing, or exiting single life and dating again. And you don't want to be feeling gross, you know what I mean? I'm not saying overdo it. Obviously, finding a balance in it all. But there's a feeling of you just wanting to feel and look better, all right? But I also feel there's a focus on your hair, all right? And for some, your nails. But you're going to be feeling an increase in happiness, your levels of joy as the week trickles on forward. And they're saying, good. Maybe that's because you're taking better care of yourself. Maybe it's because you're being more productive with your day. Somebody's no longer oversleeping to the extent that they were, or in general. But at times you're one tired soul. I mean, you go through a lot and things do affect you negatively. And you might just have a lot on your plate. So don't be hard on yourself in regards to that if you've been sleeping more. And this is the ending of Mercury retrograde, and that does make people tired, period. All right. It does feel like that's been weighing you down a bit, but has, in more so throughout the week, is pushing you into, for some, a better mindset in regards to what you've been focusing on, over analyzing, hanging on to. It may as well be a week where you're saying, I'm fed up with overdoing it with this in my life, or not doing this enough. I'm sick of the reoccurring cycles within your world, the reoccurring habits that we now each individually are feeling like changing, okay? Putting your foot down and saying enough is enough. But the focus card, okay, the crystal quartz card. I feel there's a utilization of a crystal or two of importance, if not several, for a lot drawn to the reading. There's a reminder, Aquarius, that what you focus on comes to be, or increases, right? And so knowing this, being a manifestor and a co-creator with spirit, when something is annoying, when something is not ideal, when something is imperfect, troublesome even, or disheartening, it doesn't feel like a big moment or a big occurrence or whatever ends up being. You're doing a great job for the most part of having this gratitude and appreciation, like how we were saying, but you're giving weight to whatever ends up being in a negative sense. You know what I mean? They're saying you're going to need to watch your expectations. Say you have experienced some toxicity and negativity at work, to go into that next work day or this week at work in general, expecting the same thing to reoccur or continue, is going to potentially increase, the chances of it, but may even make things worse than it has to be. You're powerful in that sense. But it feels like a week where you're shedding your skin. It's as if a whole new Aquarius is coming to light, is ready to show the world what they're made out of. It feels like you do have certain untrustworthy people in your life, and that is just a part of the week, you know? But you're somebody, and it reminds me of the Libra reading I just did. I mentioned this to an extent. You see people clearly. Even if you didn't right off the bat, that was purposeful. Even if you gave somebody a chance and they showed their true colors to you, that was purposeful. Whether it was to remember to trust your intuition, you know, what you feel, whether it's to better trust a guide, a spiritual guide of yours, or your team as a whole, or you're just needing to break yet again another reoccurring cycle within your world. Giving me the message, the energy of somebody who chooses the same type of person, or a similar type of person to date. You know, say somebody who chooses like a bad guy. You know what I mean? Expecting them to end up treating you well and then they don't. You know, or you get into some sticky situations with them. It's just an example, but it's a week where, as we highlight what you're focusing upon and the positive and the negative effects and results due to that, we're needing you to imagine a better life for yourself. Because again, you're a magician, you're a manifester. And so I feel it's a week where we each individually need to visualize, imagine, maybe, fascinate ourselves in the midst of fantasizing is what I'm hearing. People are as well fascinated in regards to you. I feel like for some, the way your mind works, the way you accomplish, how you easily do something. It's like, you know, if somebody is randomly fascinated and impressed by me at my serving job, I've served for over a decade. If I wasn't good at it and, you know, accomplishing easy for the most part at this point, there's no hope for me. You know what I mean? And so there's a sense of you knowing what you're doing and doing it really well. It's a week where you're evidence that when you practice, when you put in consistent effort, when you don't give up on something, when you perfect and master something, you're obviously going to end up with great, impressive results. So I feel it's a week where you're impressing yourself and other people. The world at large is taking a highlight, some of which have a great presence on social media. And there's somebody out there who just needs to start that new TikTok page or that new YouTube page or get back to it. It might be an Instagram page. Anyways, but yeah, dating back, you've been through a lot is what I'm hearing. And so maybe you're meant to selectively share some of which to the public, right? So maybe you never know, you could end up assisting somebody or opening up someone's third eye is now what I'm getting, to more perspective and more gratitude. Anyways, 801, look up the angel number meaning. The Ace of Pentacles. I sense that you're thinking about money a lot, okay? Don't create a financial blockage for yourself. You're going to feel like you can do no wrong in a work situation, and then you make a mistake, and then you start to question things or you start to get frustrated. I don't know why that's coming out. You're going to need to just kind of hop back into that I'm golden, I've got this in the bag sort of energy, approach, and perspective. But I also heard that you have the golden ticket. I don't know why that's coming through. You might be watching, The Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka, but there's something about you having this sort of chance to win it all, this golden ticket for your path moving forward. Sorry, that was a bit confusing for me as well. The Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse. You're going to be seeing something for what it truly is. You're going to be examining options as well for a new situation, and you'll be feeling things very accurately. You're very intuitive, you know, and you definitely have spirits on your side to assist you as well. Love is on the mind. I want more romance in my life. We're going to highlight a nasty ex of yours or just a toxic one, as I'm being drawn to this dragon here. There's something about that helping you with the future of your current connection, or when it comes to getting back into the dating field or continuing, dating. The Five of Wands, I feel there is chaos that you have been and are at certain points dealing with. It's not a competition is what I'm hearing. So I wouldn't be surprised if teamwork and commitment, support is part of your week at certain points. But it is a time for you where you're feeling a sense of ease for the most part within your energy. And maybe in your energy field at certain points that is just super necessary. All right. For some, honestly, I'm hearing it's been too difficult for way too long. But the Seven of Swords and the Justice card, in regards to for some situation where this person did you wrong, did you dirty, maybe went behind your back and made you look bad or ruined your reputation. Yeah, if I could even say it at this point. You're gaining justice in regards to that. As in being shown the Page of Swords, you're learning more, you're gaining clarity about how something actually took place, what someone actually did, and you're gaining justice in regards to it. Somebody can't win over an Aquarius and expect for things to then go super well for them or for the truth not to come to light. You know what I mean? So I feel you're gaining the truth throughout the week. The Two of Cups and the King of Cups. I'm sensing that you are being viewed as somebody who goes through a lot, you know, remembering that regardless of whether you're showing up to the world in a situation to people as emotional, in certain moments, you're needing to remember that your gateway to your soul, your eyes tell a story. But there's something about rings coming into play. Throughout the week, when you choose to wear a certain pattern, color, item of clothing, accessories, it's all very truth-telling in regards to what you have been and are going through within. I don't know why I just did that. They're saying, well done, Aquarius. A lot of people, if they went through and have dealt with what you have even recently, they wouldn't have continued. You know what I mean? They would have maybe given up. They wouldn't be as strong as you. So I feel you need to be rewarded for not giving up, for, you know, dealing with what you have like a champ. But let's keep pulling. Yeah, healing. And so I feel the week gives you quality chances to heal from the recent past. Some of which have healing energy like myself. You might want to hop over to the Taurus reading that I did yesterday for this week. Theirs was naturally about healing other people and how their energy is a gift to the world, to other people, and to themselves. But let's keep pulling. Again, the imagination card coming out. You may as well find there's an important breakthrough coming to be. You now see this situation or this situation or aspect of your life crystal clear. You're going to have, I want to say, a few different aha moments throughout this week period, but they're reminding you of how wise you truly are, because I feel it's easy to forget that when it comes to certain aspects of your life. And I want to say that you are going to be going through levels of transformation within and outside of you throughout the week. This is a very important week for you where you need to remember that we, if I didn't say it already, are about to, at the end of this week, wrap up Mercury retrograde with a bow, okay? So take a deep breath and remember that you are one beautiful soul within and outside of you. Tread carefully in regards to what you focus on, like we've been saying, and allow for people to be fascinated with you, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I'm sending you a ton of love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything's down below. A ton of love and light, Aquarius. Do take care.